What's up, crew? How's everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome. Let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me. What's up, Becky? What's up, Tanu? What's up, Adai? What's up, Daryl, Luis, Kim, Cute Crafts? How are you? What's going on? Jessica and Julie and Becky and Nancy. VY, what's going on? Eric. Shia, how are you? Sonia, MZ, Tara, what's going on? Tom, The Impossible, how's it going? So, here's the deal today. We got a few new things. We got a brand new, I'm going to call it a brand new font because technically it's a brand new font, but it's using, we built onto one of our most popular fonts and created a whole new font out of it. So the real question is do you know what font I'm talking about? What font am I talking about where I created a brand new font out of an existing font that we use a lot, right? We use it a lot. We can just say we use it a lot. Yeah, you got it. So, I'm going to pop through here. I'm going to show you it real quick, and we're going to get going on the project because I got two different projects, okay? One, I've had a ton of requests. For, Matt, can you show me how you made that skull face mask that you guys have seen in videos? I did it in a live, I'm talking 4 to 6 months ago. But obviously it's something that's really cool for right now, for the Halloween time. And I'm going to use 2 of our TRW Blast Reflex. So I'm going to do that one as one of the projects real quick. Then we're going to make a really cool tumbler that I think it's going to look really cool. I've really never tried this, and I want to try something new with you guys today. I'm going to do a 3-color decal with 3 completely different types of sign vinyl. But sign vinyls that you guys, I always like to attack the things that you guys may be having issues with. So, we're going to do a pretty freaking detailed design in some of our TRW Reflect sign vinyl. It's a little more difficult to weed because it's a little bit thicker and it basically has those glass beads in it that you don't necessarily see, but that's what allows it to reflect. So the decal that I plan on making that's going to be super detailed is going to be TRW Reflect. It's going to be a regular white vinyl, and then it's going to be one of our Color Spark, the Midnight Rainbow vinyl. So it's going to be pretty cool. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to customize, I'm going to make a Halloween cup. I'm going to grab one of my designs I talked about the other day and do it on this tumbler here, okay? And I think, who just posted something? Was that you, Karen, that just posted something on the crafting page, right? With that spooky design that we used, said is a sign pack, but I was saying it could be a decal, it could be a tumbler, it could be a t-shirt, it could be a bunch of different things. So we're going to do that. But what I want to try is I'm going to try and layer a 3-color design, but also do reverse weeding, okay? So my question to you guys is, how many of you do reverse weeding as it is? How many of you have tried reverse weeding with the sign vinyl? And while you guys are answering this question, I'm going to go live on Instagram. Instagram, what's going on? We are live on Instagram. We're live on YouTube. We're going to be making some cool things today, Instagram. So you guys will be able to see it here, but you'll also be able to see it on YouTube with some multiple camera angles and stuff as well. So Instagram, what's up? And those of you guys that do not know yet, we are giving away, we are currently in the process of giving away, I'm probably going to select the winners this weekend, okay? We are giving away, and where are my 2? Here they are. both of these. We're giving away both of these tumblers. Both of these rhinestone tumblers we are giving away. Okay? So, we're going to give away one of them on Instagram. Is it Instagram? Yeah, it is Instagram. You'll see the post on Instagram. Follow, share, tag a friend. As many friends as you want, multiple entries. And then we're giving away another one on TikTok. Same rules. Follow, share, tag a friend. As many friends as you tag, how many entries you get. So both of these we're going to be giving away this weekend. Get your entries in now, Instagram and TikTok. All right? All right, so here we go. I am going to flip the camera around here for you guys so you guys can see real quick. But Instagram, make sure to share. Make sure to share. Let's get some people in here. Every 100 that we have on Instagram is going to be a mini pack giveaway. YouTube, you guys know the rules. Share this live. If we get 400, we're going to do a full artwork pack giveaway. But I know 400 is really difficult during the day, YouTube, because a lot of people are working, right? Most of you are probably working right now trying to sneak a peek at your phone over here on the side, right? Which is cool. I'm good with that. Just make sure you don't get fired or something. But if we get, I'm upping the ante a little bit because it's been a while for a daytime that we've got 400. If we get 400 on YouTube today, I'll give away 2 full artwork packs. All right? Up the ante a little bit. So, YouTube, 400 is the goal, but every 100 likes is a mini pack. Look at Hollywood said in a meeting. All right, here's the deal. Let me flip you guys around Instagram. We got a good one today. And we got some challenges today. I'm not going to lie. We got some challenges today. We'll see how they go. All right. Instagram, flipping you guys around. And get you zoomed in here a little bit so you can see my screen. YouTube, let's flip you guys around. And let's rock and roll. So here's the deal. New stuff for today. Okay. We released the Halloween skinny font on Monday. Today, we have the Halloween Flutter font, okay? What I love about the Flutter font, look at the extras, just to accent your font. These are the exclamation point and the @ sign and the percentage sign and the money sign and all of those. So just extra clip art built into this. So, just to give you an idea, and then I want to show you one more thing. Nothing to do with Halloween, but we've had a lot of people requesting it. We did finish another Camp Life mini pack. So, all of you campers out there, you get all the clip art as well. But Camp Life mini pack also discounted. And the coupon code TRW Release 65 is currently active. Okay? Is currently active. So, you'll get 65% off of all of them. So, let's head over here to Corel real quick. And someone just give me a name. I just want to type something out just to show you what it looks like. Okay? Just to show you what it looks like. So, shoot me a name up here real quick. And I'll just type it out to show you what one would look like with the new Halloween font. What we got? All right, looking up, man, the names are just flying in already. All right, so first one I saw that came up, I got Leisha, L-E-S-H-I-A. So I'm going L-E-S-H-I-A. Am I pronouncing that right at all? Probably not. Is it Leisha? There's always like silent letters and all of that. I like the Jackson there. Yes. All right. So we got it here. I am pronouncing it right. Yes, I'm on fire today. All right. Leisha here. We're going to go Halloween Flutter. And now we can adjust this around to whatever we want. But remember, this is a super font. So what does a super font mean? A super font means that we can move this to anything and change the text around to anything. So maybe we don't want the L to be the cat, I can click my little down arrow, and now the L has a little candy corn in it. Now the L has a little piece of candy in it. We're going to go with the cat. I'm good with the L like that. Maybe we want a different E. So, anything we want to change the E out. There's 3 different variations, basically, to each letter. So this E has a skull in it. Pretty cool, right? We'll do the one with kind of the raven on top. Oh, I moved that. And then the S, we got the H. Maybe we want a different H. Again, we can just go through each letter. That H has a broom in it. That one has the little candy on top. Let's maybe do that one. Let's see what our I has. And you have options to change every single one of these, which is pretty freaking cool, isn't it? So this one has kind of a bone there, has the raven there. We'll stick with the bat, just so we can kind of have a different one on each part. And then we have the skull on top of the eye or the potion. Let's just go with the candy corn here. All right, so now that we have these, what we can also do, check this out, is double click, highlight. I'm going to do an exclamation point. Check out the whole scene that you get right here with the exclamation point. That's just the exclamation point. We do have a video on how to do it in Design Space. You just have to use the alternate characters. Okay? And then if I wanted to do the @ sign, I kind of have the potion scene there. If I do the number sign, I got the skull here. If I do the money sign, now I have the ghosts. If I do percentage, that's going to give me, and I just moved it up a little bit, all these different bats that I can accent it with. So anytime you see a super font, there's a spider web. There's another spider web. There's a rip sign with the graveyard. There's a pumpkin kind of with the raven again. And then we got a ghost. So there's 10 different additions. 10 different additions to all of these, which is pretty cool, right? So again, it's just a true type font, but basically it's three true type fonts in one, right? Because you can change these around and change it to whatever you want. If you wanted to make the L bigger, you could make the L bigger here, okay? And a lot of people, I see a lot of you asking, I'll just show you real quick. A lot of people are asking, what if you wanted to add kind of a border around that or an outline? So here's how I could do something like that. I'll show you in wireframe here. I'm going to go ahead and weld this together. Okay, so now it's $8.75 after the coupon code. Crazy. So now that I've done that, I'm going to come over to my magic boundary, and I'm just going to create a boundary around it. Let's just try 0.07 to start. I kind of like that. Let's go a little bit bigger, 0.08. Good to go with that. And then let's just say we wanted this to be a glitter heat transfer vinyl to go onto a tumbler. So I'm going to go over to my Caesar glitter, and I'm going to do a white glitter and a orange glitter, or the copper glitter. Make that even a little bit more kind of glittery, and there we go. If I wanted the black glitter, I could do the black glitter. Maybe I wanted black and white glitter. So this is ready to go, HTV anything, throw it onto a mug to make a decal out of it. Pretty cool, right? And that's something that just like that, within the software, I was able to adjust the font, move it around, and create something like that. Pretty cool. Imagine trying to create this from scratch, right? Okay, so that is the new font, but let's get into our project here. So does everybody remember from Monday, because I'm sure most of you are here on Monday, does everybody remember one of the new packs that we came out with? And that one was the Halloween Signs mini pack. That's this one here. I'm going to grab this design right here, the spooky design. This is the one I said you could use for really anything. You can make a t-shirt out of it. You can make a decal out of it. So many things you can do with this one design right here. I'm going to try to make literally like a 4-inch decal out of it. And I honestly don't know if this is going to work. It's going to be pretty difficult because I'm going to try to cut the orange in our TRW reflex sign vinyl. I'm going to definitely have to do a reverse weed with it, right? And then I'm going to cut the black in our Color Spark Midnight Rainbow. I'm going to accent all of it with a white back behind it and then throw it onto that tumbler. All right? So let's head over to Corel here. And this is basically my file here. Okay? I just shrunk it down. I haven't cut it yet. I just set it up. So 3.6 by 4.5. All right? That's the size. It's pretty small, right? Pretty small. So I need to get this cut, and it's going to be a difficult cut for all of this, right? So first thing we need to do, I'm going to head over to an Instagram. I'm going to bring you guys over as well. We're going to head over to the Graph Tech over here. And let's go to my production view here. So the first color that I'm going to cut is going to be, and this is going to be the most difficult part of the cut, my orange TRW Reflect, okay? So this is a sign vinyl, Reflect sign vinyl, which is pretty awesome, especially for a cup and stuff like this, what we're using it for, because it's really going to allow us to have a cup that has a really cool and unique look to it. So let's go ahead and drop this in here. I'm going to hit 1 for front edge, and I'm going to try and grab my iPad over here and see if I can't see some of Instagram's questions as well. Give me 1 second, Instagram. All right, let's go to Rhinestone World. We are live. There we go. All right, now I got YouTube's questions over here and Instagram here. So with this reflect, like I was saying, you're probably going to want to do a reverse weed, and that's what I'm going to show you here today. So all I'm doing right now is just heading back over to the software, and I'm going to cut this at a force of, I'm going to try a force of 17. Okay, I'm going to try a force of 17. So I'm going to go to Launch, Cut Plot CM4. And I'm going to my force of 17. And anytime it's a material that's a little more difficult to cut, I like to slow it down a little bit. So I actually went to a speed of 30, which is still pretty damn fast, right? I mean, you can see how quickly it's cutting compared to a Cameo or a Cricut. Let's see if, okay, Instagram, we good? Instagram, shoot me a comment on Instagram to see if I see it coming through. Could you do a wrap but have school abbreviations like blue everywhere but silver LHS in the center? For a cup, you're saying? Or are you saying for a rhinestone wrap or just regular heat transfer vinyl, like glitter or something? All right, so that looks good there. Let's go ahead and shoot this out. And I know some of these spots, especially like the little teeth on the skull, is going to be super small. I don't know if there's even a prayer of that weeding, but only one way to find out, right? So I'm going to set that over there. Okay, I see you, Instagram. I see you. What's up, Blue? What's up, Beck? What's up, Leash? What's up, Minnie? How are you? What's up, I Heart Pink Camo? Now, next cut we're going to do is, I just have a scrap of some white sign vinyl here. So I'm going to throw this in here. And let's do it probably about like this. Thing I love about the Graph Tech is you can basically move the pinch rollers to wherever you want to cut any size you want. No bling. If no bling, then you would not, I mean, it would be super simple to do on HTV anything, glitter heat transfer vinyl, and customize the middle of it with whatever you want. So headed back over here, and I'm going to cut my second cut. The white is going to be that back layer. Okay, so I'm going to go cut plot CM4, and I'm going to cut this one. I'm going to go about 1/4 of 11 on this. Pilar, why do you have to jinx me? I'm already getting scared looking at this reflect because of the detail I have in it. And then Pilar's got to say, it always works. See, I'm almost running out right here. Continue job. Watch, I'm probably going to have a miscut right here now that you just said something. What's up, Peggy? How are you? Are you guys getting kicked out of the live? Hopefully not. All right. The white is done there. Let me find out where my cut is here. Find out my side cut here. That's why I love to do weed boxes around it, just to see where my cuts are. And my last cut, I'm actually going to do, I'm going to save this scrap right here. This one I'm actually doing our Midnight Rainbow. So, and a lot of people, same thing, are asking, can you cut the Color Spark, because it's a thinner material, can you cut that without a cutting mat? Because you guys see me cut it with a cutting mat a lot. So I'll cut it here without a cutting mat for you. "90% of the time it works 100%. You guys are freaking jinxing me. There's 0 chance of this working today. I shouldn't have said anything. All right, let's cut this one. I'm going to cut this also at 1/4 of 11. But I know for a fact on this cut, is it is going to, there are parts on this cut that I'm cutting right now that are too small to weed. However, even though they're too small to weed, I think I might have a chance if I do a reverse weed. No, that won't be a hoot. A Cricut and no mat, technically you can. I do recommend a mat with the Cricut and the Cameo just because it does cut a little bit better with the mat. It's shiny side up. All right, and I've never done a multiple layer reverse weed before, so I'm kind of excited to do this as well. I love doing new things, all right? So, let me move you guys over here. Get you guys a little bit better view here. YouTube, let's get you guys down here. All right. I don't want to trip over Instagram. There we go. That should work. All right, so here's the deal. We got 3 pieces to weed here, okay? 3 pieces to weed. And with these 3 pieces, I know for a fact, and let me just make sure because I didn't do a test cut. That would be silly to make sure that your cut was right. Okay, that one worked good. I might have to get the super glasses. We'll have to see, because some of these parts I'm not even really going to be able to see good. Now let's make sure I cut this deep enough. Okay, so I did cut the reflective deep enough, which is a good sign. And then my white, good to go. So I know my pressures were pretty good. So first thing I'm going to do is, let's turn on my light board here to help with my white. So good to go with that. Now I just got to hit these little inside areas. And this is where the light board really helps, because some of these areas, I'm going to have to put on the other ones. Some of these areas are really difficult to see. And they're super small cuts. But I like this because it breaks it up a little bit. Good there, inside of my S there. Go here, here. Had I not been using the light board right now, it would be almost impossible to see all these cuts. And those look good. I got a last little one right there. All right, so that's my white. White is good. Now, these two right here are where my issues are going to be. I think I'll be able to weed the outside area. I'm going to test it. That looks good there. That weeded good there. The bats hit it perfect. Oh, yes. That was nice. So, check that out. That weeded perfect there. And you can see the midnight rainbow when it hits the different angles. But what I know have zero shot at for regular weeding. Can you guys even see on YouTube? Can you even see the tiny... I got to weed the inside area out there, not the ghost's eyes. The ghost's eyes and tiny little mouth, those are staying. There's no chance, and I'll show you guys Instagram, there's no chance of those staying if I just weed it regular right now. Okay, so that's where I'm going to do a reverse weed. And then the same thing on the orange. I'm just looking at the orange here. I might be able to get away with this part. One thing I love about the Reflect is when you hit different areas, you can rip it on purpose. So I would definitely recommend that. So like this spot right here that I'm coming to, right off the start. Look at that. I'm already tried to get this first part without a reverse weed, and I came pretty close. It looks like I got 3 of them. I'm going to stick this part there. Okay, not that bad. I got those 3 little spots right there, okay? So not that bad. I'm actually pretty happy with that, but I know there's no chance. There is no chance of me getting the inside area of the spider web and everything without doing a reverse weed. So let's go ahead and try this. I'm going to pull this here. Let's come around this way here. I'm going to get the skull in just a minute. I'm going to do it by itself. Come around here. So it's not that it's really, really difficult to weed. Okay, the issue is these inside areas here. Okay, so I know this big eye right here, this big eye here, this big area here. None of those are going to be an issue. This spider is going to be an issue. This little spider web is going to be an issue. Both of those are going to be really difficult, and I'm not even sure if a reverse weed is going to work on these. So let's try it. All right, got my app tape here. Oh, by the way, we did just get, and it'll probably sell out this week, we just did get some new stock of our huge rolls of app tape. They are on the website right now. So let me go. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. And let's give this a go. So, like I said, I am going to try to reverse weed and multiple layers. So I'm going to drop this here. Let me grab my squeegee here. I'm going to come here and I'm going to pull this back. Okay, that came off beautifully. Now, can you guys see the cuts? You can see them pretty good, honestly. You could probably see them better on the back than you can on the front. Can you guys see my spider web cuts there? So, now I'm going to start my reverse weed. And the spider is going to be insane. Let's see. I mean, I can barely even see these little spider legs. Basically, I'm picking out each of the spider legs as I go. So, spider leg there, spider leg there. Let's get another one here. Good. And the reason a reverse weed helps, for those of you who have never done it, the reason the reverse weed actually helps is because you have that adhesive down there. So check it out. There's my spider right there. And look at that. That spider is super, super tiny. Now I'm going to come to the skull. Again, pull this up here. Looks like the nose stayed. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. Oh, got one spot here. Let's give him his nose back. Again, because it now has an adhesive on it, you can kind of just give him his nose back. But look at how small those little teeth were right there that weeded. Right? And then our last one, and probably I'm thinking will be our most difficult, is the spider web. Let's see. That looks good there. It's coming up good so far. Coming up good there. I'm just kind of wrapping it around. Wrapping it around. Good there. Good there. Boom, baby. Let's go. There it is. All right. So this is something that I haven't done before. So what I need to do now, I'm going to grab the black part of my design here. I'm going to, this is parchment paper, okay? Most of you guys have seen this trick, obviously, already. I got my parchment paper here, coming off near the edge, and I got to get this lined up perfect. So I can see through it great, move my parchment paper around, make sure everything's lined up good, and I mean, you can get it perfect. Because remember, it's not sticking to itself right now. So, that looks good there. Squeegee there. Okay. Lift up. Grab it. Pull out your parchment paper. And then you're just going to squeegee it down. And now we have the two colors. However, we still haven't weeded our ghosts yet, right? Because I knew that those weren't going to weed right. So what I got to do now is, first thing, and this is the trick I used the other day, check this out. I can roll this off. So I'm just rolling it with my fingers. Roll this off. Now see that edge right there? It was sticking a little bit, or it was coming up a little bit. Just touch it there, and you're good to go. All of that just rolled off perfectly for me. And now I'm going to try to weed this with those tiny little ghost faces there. But it's a reverse weed. So it's a reverse weed, but on my second layer. Oh, yes, I think it's going to do it. Yep. Okay, got that one. And, I mean, look at how... I just got to show you guys. Look at how tiny those little ghost eyes are. I mean, compared to my finger, I don't even know if that's considered a size. It might be too small to be even a size. But because we're reverse weeding it, it worked. Good to go with that. Now I'm going to come over here and get this one here. Pull it down this way. Good to go with that one. And then a little witch's spell pot here. Oh, that looks good. Look at that. That looks so good. And then I got my last ghost. There. Perfect. And I'm not sure if you guys can tell what I'm doing here, but I'll show you in a minute. And now I just got my inside areas of my broom. So, grab inside of the broom here. And this is a really thin layer, as you guys can see. So, good there. Good there. And all I'm doing is kind of just rolling it up and then grabbing it and pulling. And it's okay if your hand kind of touches. You see how I'm kind of hitting a little bit of the top of my design? It's stuck to it good enough where it's not going to stick to your hand. Let's go last one. There. Oh, I got one more small little one. And this is some pretty fine detail. So honestly, if I were making this for a customer, I would take out a lot of this super fine detail. I just honestly wanted the challenge of doing it on a live to see if I could get some of the more difficult vinyls to work. So here we go so far. Here we go so far. And remember, this is only 4.5 by 3.5 inches. Okay, and then it's going to go on to this tumbler here. But if I throw this on this tumbler now, I think it's going to look pretty good, but I think if I put the white background behind it, it's going to really pop. Okay? So, let's go with the white background here. Drop this here. Let's get this lined up perfectly. Really easy to see through with my light board, obviously. And that looks beautiful there. Squeegee that down. I hold, see how I have and a lot of people were asking about this trick. See how I have a little bit of my carrier sheet outside of my parchment paper? So I basically put my finger down, hold that, lift it up, and then pull your parchment paper out. And then you're just going to squeegee down there. And we now have a 3-color decal. Sweet, right? All right, so now we want to go and the plotter I cut it on was the Graphtec. Let me grab my tumbler holder here. So just to make sure I don't get any bubbles, to avoid bubbles, I am going to do a little bit of a wet application, okay? So let me trim around this real quick. And I'm going to roll this off. To expose my adhesive, right? All right, adhesive exposed. And then I'm just going to do got something on my cup here. Oh, it's like a little chip. We'll just cover it up. A little spray there. And this will allow me to get it lined up good. I'm going to go a little bit more to the top half. But see, I'm already on the cup right now. I'm already on the cup, and I can still move it around a little bit. YouTube, yeah, I'll move you guys up a little bit. There you go. So see, even though I'm touching the cup, I can still move this around a tiny bit just to make sure that I'm getting it straight. So looking at that, I'm going to go there and I'm going to say, man, that looks pretty good there. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap. And now I'm committing by basically pressing down on it. So as soon as I press down on it, I'm basically starting to push that little bit of water that was back behind it out. And I've now basically committed my decal to this tumbler. And you still want it to dry out, obviously. So if I go to pull this off right away, sometimes a little bit of the decal might pull up on you because it's still a little wet back behind there. So the easiest way is just roll it like this and just pay attention as you're pulling it off. Oh, this is going to look so good. Boom. There we go. So there is our tumbler. It's pretty sweet looking, isn't it? And by the way, this orange is a reflective vinyl. So anytime any lights hit it, if you're outside drinking with this and the light hits that orange is basically going to glow in the dark. I like the reflective even better than the glow in the dark. That turned out pretty sweet. All right, so I planned on doing something with this just to show you how easy it is to accent something. All right, check out what we're going to do here. I am actually going to grab my Mars Skinny tumbler that we did the other day. All right, this is the tumbler we did the other day. I'm going to turn on my Cricut Easy Press here, and I am only going to do the lid. So I'm going to upsell this cup right here. I'm only going to do the lid. So let's drop this baby down here. And then I'm actually also going to use our regular Korean low lead stone. So you don't always have to use the diamond cut stones on all these tumblers. Okay? You can use the Korean stones as well, and obviously it's going to save you some cost. Upsell your customer for the more expensive ones, obviously. So I need to cut, obviously, the glitter heat transfer vinyl part of it as well. Okay? So let's go ahead and... Oh, and check this out. Remember the other thing I said I was doing in the background that I really didn't tell you? As I was peeling off those ghosts, I saved them. You guys see me here? So I'm going to throw maybe a ghost right there. And then I got another ghost. I saved him. Maybe I'll throw him up over here. Look at that. That is useful. And then I'll add this ghost maybe here. And my last ghost down there. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So all of those ghosts that I weeded out can now be repurposed as just little extra add-on ghosts. And it's still in that black midnight rainbow. The spider, the legs were just too thin. It was difficult. Okay. So let's figure out our stones here. Can you guys both see? You can. Yeah, yeah. All right, good. So these are our SS10 orange Korean low lead stones. Let me grab my brush here. And I'm not painting, I don't need to worry about the top part. I just need the bottom part brushed in. So coming across here. Good with that. And even though it's putting stones in the top part, I'm not worried about that because I'm only going to put the Hotfix tape on the bottom part here. All right, so we're good with that. Every one of those are in there perfect now. Okay, all of those stones are in perfect, none are upside down. And now I'm going to I need to grab some Hotfix tape here. And this might be a tough one because I might have to do multiple presses because of the easy press. I killed the spider. Yes, I'm not a big spider fan. Now, just making sure my Hotfix tape doesn't touch the top part so it doesn't grab any of those stones. And remember, this is the template that we cut in the live on Monday. So I'm just obviously repurposing this. I didn't see what your question was, Crafty. Did you have a question on that? Oh, I got one extra stone in there. Let me grab that guy out. We got the Itsy Bitsy Spider song going on now. There we go. All right, that's good there. So now we need to get the graph tech going here. So actually, Instagram, I'm going to bring you guys over here because we also need to grab the file still. So let me switch you guys around here, YouTube. We're at 300. We get to 400. Remember, if we get to 400, I got 2 full artwork packs that we're giving away today. 2 full artwork packs. All right, let me go ahead and bring in my Mars Skinny Tumbler. Yes, the spider was a Brewers fan. And all I want to do is take this black part right here. And remember, I do want to mirror it. So I'm going to go Templates and Vinyl Overcut. And there it is. And this is the only part that I need to cut, is right here. Okay? So I could do a few different things. I still like to have a little weed box around it. So I'm going to go here. It is 9.5 inches. Okay? You know what? Since it's a scrap, I'm going to make it smaller. Now I'm at 8.9 inches. I'm going to go to Launch and cut plot CM4. Let's move over here, back to our Graph Tech. YouTube, let's get you guys over on the Graph Tech here. Switch our cameras around. And I need my orange glitter. So, where am I at here? I need to be at least 10 inches. Yeah, I'm at probably 11. So we should be good. We'll see, right? Only one way to find out. Asking me to load media. I got to put it a little deeper so it hits that sensor. Hit 1 for front edge. Brings that to the front. Ooh, look at that. Does anybody see what I just did right there? I caught myself. But does anybody see what I just did right there? Let me know if you can see it. And it might not be clear enough to see, but let me know if you can see it, what I did. That's pretty funny. Luckily, I didn't cut anything. Nope. Protective cover, nope, nope. Nope. Check it out. Look what I did. I actually loaded the glitter heat transfer vinyl in with the glitter carrier side up. Yeah, you don't want to cut it that way. That's why you mirror it. All right, let's try this again. And let's rotate this over here. I'm going to cut this at a force of probably 20, only for the fact of I'm using my old blade. So I want to make sure it cuts through. So force of 20 and send. Uh-oh, am I going to run out? Continue job. Oh, we're beautiful. Let's go. Good to go. All right, so let's take this. And again, we're going to use the HTV anything material to do this. So weed this out. Make sure we cut it deep enough before we go over there. Start the rest of it. Perfect. And let's head over to the press here. All right. So I'm sure all of us have done that before. I agree. Here's the deal. I need one of my pressing pads. Let's see. That's wide enough. Ooh, it might actually fit. So I have here my HTV anything material. Okay? This is HTV anything material. This is what you press HTV to, right? So I am going to sandwich that between my protective cover sheet here, and let me throw my orange heat transfer vinyl on top of that. Drop this down, and I'm at 330 degrees right now, but I'm trying to see if this is going to be, I don't know if I'm covering it all or not. How about you, Joyce Miles? I appreciate your support. Thank you. And thanks for watching. So, hit that there. Peel up my edge here. Looks like I got it all because it stayed down good. Now I'm going to come back with my rhinestone part of the design. Yes, you mirror anytime you're using a heat transfer vinyl that you're cutting on the back. So the easiest way to think about whether you mirror or not is if you're using a material where you're going to use an application tape, then you don't mirror. If you use an application tape, then you do mirror. That's a great question. The question was, I see that you're using HTV anything a lot more now since its release, and more than the bling anything. So the reason why is bling anything now is mainly for doing just rhinestone decals. Okay, so I'm talking, I think I had a couple samples around here. Let me see if I put them in here. Here you go. They're in the junk drawer. So if you're doing just rhinestones, okay, just rhinestones on a decal, that's when you're going to use bling anything now. The reason why you see me using more of the HTV anything is you can get the same outcome, okay, and even a cleaner, clearer outcome with the HTV anything if HTV, heat transfer vinyl, is your bottom layer. Okay, does that make sense? So, if I'm doing all rhinestones, I use Bling Anything. If I have heat transfer vinyl as my bottom layer, I use HTV Anything, and the reason why is HTV Anything is $1 less per foot. So if you can make the same thing with less cost, makes sense, right? So the way that we make the HTV Anything material, we are actually able, because we didn't need as many layers in the material, we were able to make it a little bit less expensive. Well, a good amount less expensive, $1 less expensive, which is going to be more margins in your part. Okay, so Cricut Easy Press, okay? Cricut Easy Press, here's the thing. When you're using the Easy Press, it's really difficult to say like a pressure, right? So basically you just need to test it. You can see I did about I'm at 330 degrees. I did about 8 seconds on top, then I flipped it over and did 8 more seconds. I'm pulling this off, and that is absolutely beautiful. So that came out perfect. Now, yeah, you like the golden scissors? They are 24 karat gold. Now I'm going to hit a little insurance press for about 5 seconds. I got them on Amazon. It was like a 4-pack. 2 of them were silver, 2 of them were gold. So I'm feeling like that's pretty good. Feeling like that's on there pretty good. Okay, I activated that glue on those stones enough to where they're on there pretty good. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to trim my sides here. I don't ever pay attention to the Cricut settings on their website. And the reason why is every material is different. So their settings are going to be based off of their materials and their vinyls and everything else. Every rhinestone is different, every heat transfer vinyl is different, and so on. But it's not really decreasing costs when you're using, yeah it is, because you would have to use Bling Anything that's more expensive. Either way, you need to turn heat transfer vinyl into a decal, you need one of 2 things. You need either HTV Anything or Bling Anything. And the whole purpose is to give it a completely different look versus just a regular sign decal on there. Because now I have the glitter and the rhinestones, right? So, is there a reason you choose to cut with scissors versus just using an X-Acto knife? Scissors much easier for something like that. Now I'm just going to peel off. I'm trimming it literally right to the edge. Right to the edge. Now what I did is I just exposed the adhesive to the HTV Anything. Okay? And that's the thing, paper trail. That's why you're saving money. I mean, technically it would cost more to use the Bling Anything. But the thing is when you give this look of this glitter and the rhinestones, you're going to be able to sell it for a lot more than just putting orange sign vinyl along the top right here, right? And that's the whole purpose. Wrapping around my edge here. And then when I get to here, this is where on purpose I made this to where it literally overlaps just a tiny bit. Because everybody wraps it a little bit different. So when you get to the edge here, okay, what you're going to do, just trim off a little bit of the extra glitter that I made on each side, because the last thing you want to do is it not reach each other. If anything, you want it to have a slight little overlap. So all of this, when you see this, this was done on purpose so that you can adjust it and then get it to fit perfect. And now you can't even see that seam. So look at the difference of this tumbler now. It was a pretty cool looking tumbler, right? It was cool looking when it was like this. It still looked good when it was like this, and it had the reflective sign vinyl with the white, with the Color Spark Midnight Rainbow. You can see how it gets that rainbow look in the black. But as soon as I added this top here, obviously that brings it to the next level. So what do you guys prefer? Do you prefer the rhinestone top? And hold on, let me grab, I'll show you. I got an extra cup over here. I'll show you what it did look like. So it did, let me pull that off. We'll just keep the straw out. This is our basic cup, right? That's our basic cup there. And then we have our rhinestone version. It's, yes, the coupon code is TRW Release 65. How much should this tumbler sell for? So you have a bunch of different price ranges, honestly, for this tumbler. Okay, so this tumbler actually cost, and can someone let me know what is the 4-pack on the products we love for this tumbler? How much is the 4-pack? Can someone shoot me the price of what this, because I have so many different tumblers now. I'm not sure the exact. Eric, are you here? Where's my money man? What's the price for the individual Mars blank tumbler? The color one. I want to say a 4-pack was like, was it like 15 bucks for a 4-pack? Let me know. Let me know when you guys see. Oh, and Instagram might know as well. I forgot you guys are over here. I want to say it's probably around let's just call it $4 a tumbler. Okay? $4 a tumbler. I would offer the customer this decal right here, but with just regular orange sign vinyl and regular black sign vinyl. That would be my basic version. Okay? $15.93 for the 4-pack. Okay, so yeah, let's call it $4 each. So my cost in sign vinyl on this, with just basic sign vinyl, I mean, we're talking 3 colors even, we're talking 25 cents. Now, when we get into the reflectives, obviously it gets a little more expensive for my sign vinyl cost, right? So let's call it $1. Okay, let's call it $1 for the more expensive. Okay, so I got $4 in cup cost. I got $1 in my actual upgraded sign vinyl cost. But we'll go for our base, and see all these bubbles I'm still working out? It's just the water back behind it. And all that dries out. It'll dry out overnight. So basic cup, let's show it, like this here. Basic one like this here with regular sign vinyl. Remember, you got to account for your labor costs, layering 3 colors. Regular sign vinyl will be way easier to weed, okay? So I won't have to worry about that weeding process that I did that took a little bit longer. So I'm going to charge I would probably charge 15 bucks. If I have $5 in cost total, not even, probably $4.25 in cost, I'm going to charge 15 bucks for this tumbler. Okay? Throw a custom name, I'm going to be at $20. Okay? Now, the reflective vinyl, okay, and the Midnight Rainbow, that $15 is going to probably go to at least $17.50 or $18. Okay? $17.50 or $18. Then I'm honestly probably, even though stone costs, I use Korean stones and a scrap of orange glitter. So I probably have maybe, shoot, 50 cents worth of material, 50 to 75 cents worth of material for my top here. I'm probably going to charge an extra 10 bucks for this because it's so much of a difference, right? Huge difference. Oh, the 4-pack is 36, sweet, so even a little bit less expensive. So 10 bucks for the customized glitter and rhinestone top if they want to add that on. So now I'm at a $30 tumbler with the basic. So the best thing, and the thing that I've always found that works the best when you're pricing stuff, have a good, then a gooder. We're using gooder today. Then a better, then a best, then a over the top. And however you want to call it, but you can literally have 4 or 5 different price ranges. That way, that customer that wants the cheap stuff, give them the cheap stuff. Okay, but make sure you're making your margins on it. But those who want the rhinestones and the glitter and everything, they're going to pay for it. Does that make sense to everybody? Yeah, this looks sweet. I really like this. I like the way this turned out. And then super easy to grab the new, right? We could just grab the new Halloween Flutter font and add a font. And then that's why I didn't put the ghosts all around here. I can add a name to this later. So maybe you make a bunch of these. Maybe you make 5 of them. Hey, you can get this for $5 more. You can add a custom 1-color name. Yes, better buy them before the price on Amazon goes up. I agree, because it will as soon as we talk about it, right? All right, let's go ahead and flip over here. And now we're going to do a quick face mask. And I will use the Easy Press as well for the face mask. So let me switch you guys screens here real quick. Instagram here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I saw somebody answering a question about the reflective. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Yes, Halloween Flutter font. Yes, it's pretty sweet. So let's head over here, and I'll show you guys at the end after we create this mask real quick. So this mask right here, just to show you where it is on the site. If you're on the main website, this is an older pack that we have. Okay, I do have a video to show you how to create the tumbler holder. Yes, bling things. It's on YouTube. Shows you all the supplies you need and exactly how to make it. So this pack here is the one we released on Monday. Okay, it has that spooky design that we just did. 65% off. Okay, 65% off. And I will go, let me go here real quick and show you guys as well. The Tumbler video, if you just go to videos, you will see it right, where is it? You guys see it with me? Right here. How to make a perfect custom vinyl tumbler holder. And I am going to actually, boom, there it is right there. Ah, look at you. I beat you, Bobby. Slowpoke. Okay. Flutter Halloween font is this one right here. I saw some of you guys asking. Our Flutter font with all the Halloween clip art built into it. And then it also has all of these additions as well for all the symbols. This one's going to be super popular. Okay, this here is a font that we've had, or a pack that we've had for a long time. Okay, the mask pack, but I'm going to do this skull face right here in our TRW Blast Reflect. Got it? So I bring that design in, and that's the design that I have right here. Size is good. I'm going to go to templates, and I'm going to do vinyl overcut, and it's going to automatically mirror it because I'm doing heat transfer vinyl, obviously. Eric beat both of us. No, he didn't, did he? Where are you at, Eric? Damn you if you did. Bobby, I kicked your butt. All right, here we go. I'm going to use the stone blast reflect and the gold blast reflect. So stone for this area, gold for this area. Eric will never win because he can't lean. I agree. All right, let's go launch a cut plot CM4, and let's bring you guys over here. Instagram bringing you guys over as well. So this one here, we are going to use, let me switch over to the production view here. I have two different this is my gold blast, this is my stone blast, okay? Reflective heat transfer vinyls. Which one were we cutting first? I was cutting the main area first, so that's my stone blast. It's kind of a silver. So let's knock this out first. And I'm going to cut this probably at a force about what I cut my glitter at. How many of you guys here have used the TRW Blast Reflect? It is super, super easy to weed and super, super soft on the shirt. Probably one of, yeah, actually is one of, it is my favorite material. We'll just go ahead and throw that out there. It has taken over for brick for me. So let's go ahead and send this. And I actually have it on right now. This is the white blast. Right? It's the guy's glitter. That's what we've been saying, right? It is so nice. It is. All right. We're good there. Let's go ahead and knock out some gold reflective teeth here. Again, we mirrored it, so we're cutting on the back side. One for front edge. A die, appreciate your support, all-star member. Awesome. Let's go ahead and go launch and cut plot CM4. And I'm going to rotate this and send. I probably should have just made sure, and I normally do, even though I'm not a big test cutter, I normally at least make sure my first cut was good before I cut a second one. But honestly, this Reflect Blast material is so easy to cut and so easy to weed. I honestly didn't even need to worry about it with it. Switching back to some regular glasses here. And my teeth. Good to go. And let's move you guys back over here to our heat press. Again, using the easy press. And I'm going to do this one at about, temperature wise, we're going to go to probably 315. Was someone having an issue cutter-wise? The cutter that I'm using is the Graphtec CE 6040, which is the 15-inch desktop version of the Graphtec. And I have my little mask pad here. Let's grab my mask. Let's get this weeded. Angle's pretty good for you guys to see, it looks like it. Good to go with that. And teeth weeded perfect. This weed's so easy. You honestly, you really don't even need to pay attention when you're weeding this material because it's going to weed so easy. The biggest thing, obviously, just make sure you get your settings right. I got a couple little inside circles here. Good to go. All right, we got 2 colors on this. So 2 presses. Not even going to use a cover sheet on the first one here. Making sure my mask is right side up. Come over. Quick little press. The code, yes, thank you for typing that. TRW release 65. Now, on a mask, obviously, it's always up higher on your nose. This one goes down to my chin, so I'm going to cheat up a little bit on this to the top half of the mask because that's where my nose will be. Your mouth's kind of normally right in the middle. And it all depends on what mask you're using and stuff. This mask is one you can get at TSF Sportswear, I think is where we got these a while back. All right, feeling comfortable with that. Let's come over here, and I'm only going to press this for about 3 to 4 seconds. Under the mask, what I'm actually using is a foam board, and I have it on the Products We Love on the website. I got them on Amazon, and you can just trim them with scissors. It's freaking super sweet. All right, so let's pull this off here. There's my stone. And then let's drop our gold teeth in here. Oh, yes. Now, got a little bit exposed here, so I will need to drop my cover sheet on this one. And now I'm going to go down for a full 10 to 12 seconds. And I just count it in my head. Too much work hitting that button. Yes, it's just a foam board. It's actually a thicker foam board, but not even real foam board. It's a foam pad, okay, that I was using for some 3D puff for embroidery. And then what I always like to do is I always like to come back for kind of a last 2 to 3 second insurance press. You like the foam board, huh, Lisa? It's sweet, isn't it? And there we go. And remember, this is a reflective heat transfer vinyl. So when you wear this at night or trick-or-treating or whatever it is, I don't know, are you allowed to trick-or-treat this year? But when you do, it's going to look freaking sweet. Okay? And let me see if I got it on straight. Show you what we got going on here. This is what we got. So again, once the light hits this, sweet. Or, do you guys think I should wear that one? Or this one? My resting witch face. So this one was done with the diamond cut stones. But like I said, this was done with the Korean stones. Do you see a difference? You do. But again, upcharge more if you use diamond cut. Let me see if I can. None of the stuff I'm using, though, like Instagram doesn't allow you to do a light. So I'm trying to figure out how I can. Hold on a sec. I don't think Instagram allows you to. Checking Instagram here real quick. No? Oh, I just made it rain. I'm trying to think of how I can do this quick. Here, maybe I'll just take my iPad here. Just to kind of give you guys the lights on, lights off. Let's go to camera. Let's go to video. Let's clean my camera. And so, here we go. So you can see it there, and looks pretty normal. But then as soon as we go light on, check that out. I mean, it's so freaking bright, you can barely even, it's taken over my entire screen. And look, if I made it dark out, I darkened it up so you can't see anything now. That's pretty sweet, isn't it? So if the lights were off, you just see it regular. As soon as the lights are on, boom. And then it's dark out, and you can still see how awesome that looks. It's freaking awesome. That's why, honestly, it is. It's my favorite material. And my shirt is the same thing. It has the white reflect on it. All right, let me get Instagram's comments back up here. And it weeds super easy. All right, let me bring you back over here. Switch you guys back around YouTube, Instagram, got you guys back. All right, and let me actually flip around this way, Instagram. So, grabbed a couple things we made here. And in that pack also, there's different designs as well. In the pack that has the skull face here, it also has, I'm pretty sure it has the dog design. Then we also have a rhinestone version as well. So like a rhinestone dog face here. And then a kid's version of it with holographic heat transfer vinyl. And I'll flip you guys around so you can see it better. So this is the kid's version of it. All of this is just holographic heat transfer vinyl, even though it looks like rhinestones. Yes, right, Eric, I agree. Like Eric just said, if you use the Ice Blast heat transfer vinyl, then it's going to give exactly that, Eric. More of like a ghost look to it. That would be sweet. I agree. Thank you, Sewing. I appreciate it. Yes, the kids version, the reason why I don't like to use stones, even though you can use the Korean low lead stones, especially if they're younger, you worry about choking, you worry about them chewing it, eating it, who knows what, right? If you use the heat transfer vinyl with the rhinestone design, we call it baby bling. It's freaking awesome. And then this is the pack we just came out with earlier. The size of the shirt logo that I put on all my shirts, I'll give you the exact, let me see. This one here, 3.5 inches wide. 3.5 inches wide. And that's normally kind of my go-to for just a front kind of small chest design like this right here that I do a lot of. Yeah, no problem. I know, isn't it, Dale? I agree. Yes, I agree. Dale, are you talking about the baby bling with Opal HTV? Isn't that going to be sick? What's the name of those flat shimmer from the other mask? Those are from this one right here. Is that the one you're talking about? So that's our crystal holographic heat transfer vinyl. And then that's actually our red twinkle heat transfer vinyl. Yep. I really like the way this turned out. And I think we made it. Do you guys think it's a pretty good size that we guessed on? So just to let you know size-wise, I went 4.5 inches tall by 3.5 inches wide. And I think that turned out pretty... Oh, do you guys want to see the light test with this? I forgot. This was holographic as well. Hold on. Let me find a little bit of a darker area. There we go. Yeah, let's do it. Let me flip around here for you guys again. Bring you guys over here. So Instagram got you there. YouTube, let me get you guys in the view as well. Switch around to our production camera and grab my iPad. So what that looks like, and hopefully you guys can see it here. Let's go to video. Oh, look at that already. Oh, that looks so sweet. So see when the lights are dim? Can you guys see it pretty good? Let me know if you can see it. So watch. If there's no light on it, let me turn the light off. Come on. There you go. So there it is regular, right? And then as soon as we hit some light, check that out. Oh, that looks so freaking cool. And the darker I make my screen, I think the more it even pops out. And I think we picked the perfect color and the perfect layer to do in the reflective. Look at it from even far away. Can you guys see it okay in the image? Let me show you guys two Instagrams. Check it out. And then watch when I go here. And then I make it even darker. Check that out. Sweet. All right. It is. It's magic. I agree. It is. All right. Main camera here. Instagram flipping you guys background. I got to turn the lights on because it's dark in here now. So just to let you guys know, probably sometime tomorrow would be my guess. I saw a lot of you guys asking. Probably sometime tomorrow for the, I think, 15 new colors of diamond cut stones. And just to let you know, I'm getting ready to do a video, and I might do it tonight or tomorrow live. I might. But I'm going to use our Flamingo Glitter Heat Transfer Vinyl with our Flamingo Diamond Cut Rhinestones. and do a tumbler. Because everybody's been asking for a pink tumbler. So I'm going to use our diamond cut flamingo. These are new. They aren't on the site yet. Probably tomorrow, I'm hoping. Okay, All-Star members will get first dibs. Okay. And then the pink flamingo glitter for probably, I'm thinking I'll do it on just one of the, I'm thinking I'll just do it on one of the clear tumblers. And the clear ones are these right here, the clear Mars tumblers. I think that'll look sick. I did grab, just to let you guys know, I grabbed this smaller kind of display unit on Amazon. I ordered it on Wednesday. I got it today. So this, or actually I ordered on Tuesday. I got it yesterday. This one here is pretty cool. I put it in the products we love as well. But again, super small. You can do battery powered or, and I'm not even sure what type of batteries it takes. Let me see. You can do it battery powered or you can do it with a USB. Oh, that is a weird looking battery. They put one of the crazy batteries in so you can never replace it, I think. And then what's on this side? Oh, and then we got 3 AAAs. Okay, so we're good. So let's see if, oh, it did charge enough. So check this out. If I want to display my tumblers, or whatever you want. Remember I showed you my backgrounds that I used the other day, those black boards? And then this is a lot more compact just to rotate around. It has different speeds. You can rotate it left and right. I want to say it was, and someone help me if they see it, I think it was $27. I don't know how to turn the damn thing off. Oh, just hold the button down. It's pretty cool though. Super sweet for doing images and stuff. And videos, obviously. Alright, what else we got? No, that was bigger than a double A. That thing was crazy. A double A. I see what you say, Karen. Alright, fire away. What you guys got questions-wise? Yes, I see a lot of people that are new here. And a lot of people saying, what do you mean products we love? I'll show you guys real quick. So the products we love is basically anything that I get on Amazon, basically, that I have here in my home office that I use. Believe me, I buy a crap ton of stuff on Amazon, just like most people do. Half of it is crap, okay? I always try stuff out. The stuff that's actually good is what I share with you guys. So when you're on the main website, go to Products We Love, and then go to Production Item. Here's all the tumblers. So you'll see tumblers for TRW templates. These are all the tumblers here. So the orange tumbler I used today was out of this pack right here. Then the clear one I'm going to use for the pink one is out of this one here. But go to Production Items. I got you, Kim. Yes, the blue one's a rechargeable battery. Yes. I didn't see the AAAs at first. So this is that spinner that I was just talking about. This is obviously all the slap braces. This is the spray bottle. These are all my tables. This is the cutter I use for cutting down vinyl. My foam boards are actually, were these? Yeah, right here. These are the extra thick foam sheets. This is what I was using for, this is a 10 pack for $12. This is what I was using for the Easy Press, where I can trim it to whatever size I want. Okay? So those are super easy as well. The mic, I can get it on there, Heidi. And this is the light board here. These are the heat press lights. I just did a video on the other day. rhinestone workstation. I mean, I try to put all the different things that I like. These are all the lights that I have back there. Again, temperature for checking out your heat press to make sure that your heat press is obviously at the right temperature in all the different areas. And then I have other ones as far as the computer I use and whatnot. The black boards I got at Michael's, Maria. And there, I can never pronounce it. What are the sign boards? Well, you guys are going to spell it for me. I can never pronounce it right. But they're the yard signs. And I'm not saying it because then you guys are going to make fun of me. Is the light board sold out? Is it really? Let me see. I had another light board up there too because I know at one point here, this light board here. So I actually think I have two. Yeah, I have two light boards on there. Okay. Is it still sold out though? Let me see. No, this one looks like it's on there. Free delivery on Saturday. Believe me, this one's a little bit more expensive than some of them that you'll see, but a lot of them out there are crap. Okay? A lot of them out there are crap. This is the one that I actually use, okay? And this A3 light box. And it is way better. It is way better than the other ones. It's the AGP Tech. Yeah, Brian, is that the one you got as well? I'm telling you guys, I bought 3 other light boards, 3 or 4 other ones that never got... Is it chloroplast? No, I thought it was something else. Don't they call it something else as well, Kyle? Corrugated? Is it? I don't know. I think I did pretty good with both of those, just to let you know. All right, shoot me some questions. What do you guys got? What do you guys got for me? And then we're going to get into some giveaways. Just to let you guys know, YouTube, we're at 269 likes. Oh, damn it. Budget gets blown to pieces every time I watch a live. Paper trail, that's funny. All right, check this out real quick, guys. 2 cups that I'm giving away. Oh, awesome, Brian. 2 cups that I'm giving away. Check this out. One of them is on Instagram, okay? Go to our Instagram page, and it is right here, okay? This one right here. In this quick video, I'm going to show you how to... It's a minute long. Follow, share, tag as many friends as you want. And that will enter you to win one of the 2 cups. And then the other one is on TikTok. So if you go to TikTok, and it is this video right here. So go there now, okay? And actually, video, I'm going to show you. Tell that guy to be quiet. Check this out. Oh yeah, kicked your ass, Bobby. All over it. I gotta turn down my volume. Boom. Nope. Boom. Got them both. There's the Instagram, there's the TikTok. So, those are your 2 different spots for entries. 2 different spots for entries for these rhinestone tumblers. Why do I feel... Oh, I was like, it's so damn dark in here. The sapphire cup is sweet, isn't it? I agree. I'm going to do another cup in Korean jet black stones just to show you guys the difference between the diamond cut and the Korean. This video I just did on TikTok last night. Just to let you know, the one I did on TikTok last night right here is showing the heat press lights. And just showing, how many of you guys have an auto clam heat press like I do? And sometimes when you're pressing stuff, it's really hard to see, right? Like you can see right here. Well, with those clip lights, again, I have them on the products we love. What are they? They aren't that expensive, right? But you can clip one on each side, and now you have custom heat press lights. So those are sweet. I'm trying to stall a little bit for you guys because you only need 19 more likes for a third mini pack. I'm trying to stall, but you're not helping me here. Yes, you definitely could. So the question was, is the white on the decal glow in the dark? It is not, but you could use glow in the dark, definitely. E. Hart question was, Matt, I want to put names on the full rhinestone wrap cups. Is it possible? My answer to that is everything is possible, but you got to think. You're going to have to move around basically 2,800 stones and then customize that name in rhinestones and then arrange all of the stones around that name in rhinestones. So, is it possible? Yes, it definitely is. Will it be time consuming? Yes, it definitely will. I'm guessing for me, okay? For me, to get it to look good and clean enough to where I would be happy with it, I'm saying at least 45 minutes to adjust the design per name. Because it's not like you can just do a font. Make sense? Like if I wanted to put Maddie on this cup going up and put Maddie, number one is I need to get Maddie all rhinestoned out perfectly and the glitter back behind it. But then I also need to adjust all of the other stones around it to hit that perfect. $2.99. Where are we at? 300? Let's go. 300, baby. Got it. All right, we got 3 mini pack giveaways. Is it rough to the touch with all the stones? No, I don't think so. Those of you guys who have made the tumblers already, do any of you think that it would be like a customer wouldn't like the feel of it? I honestly feel like it's almost more of like something that it gives you a better grip on the cup. So I think, no, I don't think it's a bad feel to it at all as far as the stones. Like nothing that's going to like hurt somebody's hand. You know what I'm saying? 302, we got it. It's grippy. Yes, it is. It's grippy, Mike. It does. It feels textured, but it isn't necessarily rough. We don't sell the pre-cut template. We sell the actual template file. Correct. Do you find that customers complaining that stuff gets stuck in between them? No. Nothing with that either. I mean, honestly, even though technically you could machine wash it, I still recommend hand washing it and just hand washing it with like a sponge. Like again, there's rhinestones on here. Can these come out? Can they come off? Of course they can. If I literally took my Crystal Katana tool here and tried to pick off these stones, guess what? The stones are going to come off. I'm trying to pick off these stones, right? So if you're physically trying to do it, like if I tried to stab myself in the face with this, I could probably stab myself in the face. I'm just not an idiot, and I'm not going to do that. So if I spend a lot of money on a cup, I'm not going to try to pick the stones off. I don't know, maybe that wasn't the best reference of stabbing myself in the face, but just to make sense of it is, if you try to break if I grab my phone and I threw it on the ground, guess what? It's going to break. That's why you don't throw your phone on the ground. Can you add stones to the strip flock? Yes, you can. Ooh, to the strip flock. Yes, Stephanie. I did about 15 wash tests on it, and it did stay. No, don't do it. Don't. I promise, if you try to stab yourself in the face with a crystal katana, you're going to, so don't do it. You don't want to epoxy it. No, you don't. Because you want it to sparkle. The epoxy is going to cover it and take away some of the sparkle. And if you let Todd hold your cell phone, your phone will break as well. Oh, that's awesome, Maria. I'm hungry too, Nancy. All right, let's do some giveaways. We got 3 mini packs. 3 mini packs here on YouTube. And do you guys want me to? I don't know when it will be. I don't know if it'll be tonight or tomorrow or this weekend. I'll try to let you know a little bit ahead of time. But do you guys want me to do a live with, because I'm kind of anxious to see how long it takes me to do the full process of one of these cups. So when I do this pink flamingo one, do you guys want me to do it live? I'll just have an extra camera or something going because I want to do a tutorial video of it as well. I'll go live on it. I'll do it. Could be tonight, could be tomorrow night, might be this weekend. I'll let you guys know. I'll send out an alert for everybody. Make sure, those of you who are on YouTube, make sure to click the little bell notification on YouTube. So go subscribe to YouTube. I'll do it on YouTube. Go subscribe to YouTube, click the bell notification, and that will send you a notification when I go live. Okay, that way you don't miss it. And what did I say? I said my thought was I could do it in 15 to 20 minutes. I think that's what I said on Monday, right? So I'm interested to see if I can actually do an entire tumbler like this in 15 to 20 minutes. I might have stuck my foot in my mouth on that one. We'll see though. I'm just going to not talk to you guys for 15 minutes as I'm doing it, because you guys are going to keep asking questions. All right, yes, I will go live. All right, here we go. Let me move my comments over here. So we got 3 mini packs because we got 308 likes. 3 mini packs, and oh, also real quick, every one of you here and every one of you on Instagram, let me just show Instagram as well, because there's always newbies. Make sure to go to featured every single day on the website, featured design a day giveaway, and get your free design for the day. We got the stay-at-home mom with the lashes and the lips and everything, and then we got the wine SVG file. New free SVG file every day on the website. You don't need to buy anything. All right, here we go. I'm going to select one name, and the 2 names underneath that, will be the 3 mini pack winners for today. You guys ready? Here we go. Going to pick the winners in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and our 3 winners for mini pack of choice today are right there. I got Danielle, I got Cranky Crafter. Cranky Crafter, you aren't cranky anymore, are you? And I got Mary Beth. What's up, Mary Beth? Did you see what I was using today, by the way, Mary Beth? This baby right here was running my light board. So I got Danielle, Trevino, I need to grab my phone to take a picture. I got Danielle, I got Cranky Crafter, I got Mary Beth. Get a picture here, I think. There we go. Boom. Good to go. All right. Questions you guys got before we finish up here today? What you guys got for me? Yes, reflective. So the TRW, when you're on the website, you go to vinyl and foil, and it's TRW Reflect Sign Vinyl. That's the orange that I used. And I do recommend reverse weeding it. I do recommend reverse weeding it. What else we got? Mary Beth Farrar. Why do all of my elegant fonts show up in an arrow drop down in Corel 2018? I'm not sure what you mean by that question, Bonnie. Give a call into the call center, though. They can log into your computer and see what's going on if it's not showing them. The new Halloween font is just on the main site. So we actually have 3 Halloween fonts, okay? How many of you here are new to the rhinestone world within the last year? Within the last 1 year? How many? What did you use for the children's mask? I used the Crystal Holographic Heat Transfer Vinyl. So TRW Reflex Sign Vinyl, and I used the Reflect Orange right here, because there's like a bumblebee yellow, then you got a mocha, you got a gold. I used the Reflect Orange. So those of you that are new within the last year, a lot of you guys, and we like to bring them back and show you every once in a while, because things that came out maybe before you were around. One of our coolest fonts is this Halloween super font as well. So some of you may already have this one, okay? But again, it's similar to the one that we just released here today. So I'll show you. If I typed out happy, and yes, this one's 65% off as well. So I type out happy, and I want to do my Halloween font, all right? And then I want to have the A, or we're going to do this P. We don't want it to have a pumpkin. We want it to have a witch's hat. See how I did that? And then what's really cool about this font is now that I have this, okay, and I'll do a whole thing. I'll do a whole design. I'll do Happy Halloween. To claim it, Danielle, just info@therhinestoneworld.com and let them know what mini pack you want. So I got Happy Halloween. Obviously, we don't want this many witches hats, okay? So I'm going to click on my L right here, and I'm going to switch both of these L's, maybe to a spider or a broom. I like the kind of spider web. Now, my H right here, I'm good with the spider dropping down like that. Maybe my A, do I want a spider web or a broom? I'm going to add a broom for that part. I kind of like the bat going through the W. Over here on my E's, I don't need another bat, so I'll add the web there, and maybe we'll do a bat here, but then I'll change my N to something else. Maybe I'll throw the ghost. Nah, I don't really like the ghost there. Let's do this. And this is where it's really cool, because you can decide and change and do all of this stuff on this. So now that I have those, this is where I really like to make things a little bit different. So I'll break it apart. And for example, my broom right there, it's overlapping. So that's where in the wizard, you're going to use the magic boundary. And I'm going to do a 0.04 magic boundary and remove shapes behind. So if I click there, see what it did? Now it's a perfectly ready cut file. Same thing here. If I wanted this part, maybe I want the web to knock it out a little bit. Boom. Now the web's kind of going into that O. Maybe I want the bat to kind of knock out of this O a little bit. Same thing. See how cool this is and how easy it is? Obviously in the Wizard and Corel it's a lot easier, but I want the bat to kind of knock out of that spider web a little bit. Boom. There I go. So all of these things, you can, and then I could change the colors. I could say I want that letter to be orange, this one to be orange, and maybe alternating letters to be orange as well. So that's what's really cool about all of these fonts. And hey, Bobby, do you know if we have a video yet? I know we have one showing it, but do you know if we have a video yet, Bobby, just showing where to find the alternate characters in Design Space? I'm pretty sure we do, but maybe we'll just make like, Bobby, maybe we can make a little bit shorter video just saying if you're using a super font, here's where you find the alternate characters. Yes, I agree. Yes, Jonathan. And same thing with, I'm positive we have one already for Silhouette Studio. I did a whole video probably last year with that. But we're going to start, like I said, doing more stuff with the Design Space side of it as well, showing you how to use all the different files. Yes, I can show you where that is as well. Also, check this out. I see a lot of you asking where to get the pack, the Tumbler pack for these templates. Character Mac, Eric, in Windows will let you find and paste into Design or even Microsoft Word. Okay, sweet, that works. They will, Donna, yes. TRW release 65 for all of these. All of these designs and packs I've been showing you, they're 65% off if you use TRW release 65. So this Tumbler pack right here is the one that works with, and I'll show you both of them, or actually all three of them. All three of these tumblers. So the Strata 16-ounce skinny, and then the Mars 16-ounce skinny. So there's two different template layouts in that pack right there. And that's what you're going to use for these that I made and the one that we did today. You got it. Yes, no problem. All right, flipping you around here. Awesome, Stevie. Appreciate you coming by. So, like I said, I'm going to work on a video using some of the Korean low lead stones for a cost-effective version of the diamond cut tumblers. So I'm going to do that video. I'm going to go live at some point here in the next few days doing the new flamingo stones, but obviously I won't go live until they're actually active and ready to be purchased on the website, because I know all of you will be saying, oh, how do I get those stones? So that's what I got to start working on now, is getting all those things to the site, getting them listed. All-Star members will get the first heads up when those are ready to go. And we're going to be rocking and rolling. All right, any last questions before we finish up here? How much to charge for this tumbler? Well, it really depends. Are you using diamond cut stones? Are you using Korean low lead stones? And how long did it take you to make it? That's the biggest thing. Even though, like I said, I feel like I could probably do one of these in 20 minutes. Okay? I could probably do one of these in 20 minutes. Some of you, off the start, because I have the template cut already, okay? Keeping that in mind. But some of you, it might take an hour and a half. So you need to calculate the time it takes you to do something like this, plus your cost, then your margins. Is the Strataclear the same as the matte? Ooh, yes, it would be one of the two. So the template should work with both of them, Heidi, the 16-ounce one. Yes, exactly. So the diamond cut stones, for this tumbler here, I would probably be in full rhinestones, depending on how you buy your stones, okay? If you're buying a larger quantity, getting a better price, I'm going to probably be in at least the $75 range for a full rhinestone, which is super inexpensive when you think about what people charge hand placing them. And it takes 5 hours to do it. There's a pretty good difference as far as the sparkle ruby. Pretty good difference. A template for the Joy? No. The Joy, there's no template for that. That was done one by one because of all the curves in it. Awesome, LaTanya. Appreciate you. How long should we let the HTV anything cure once we use it on a cup? I'm having issues detaching some on the Mars clear cup. Where is it detaching, Darlene? So there's a couple different tricks. If you're doing, did you do a wet application as well, Darlene? Let me know. So one thing that I do recommend, and it really depends on how much you're kind of touching it and getting your oils from your hands and everything on it as well. But one cool trick that you can do, is where the seam comes together, okay? I found this to work super awesome, and it takes literally an extra 2 minutes. As you're putting the seam together, okay? As you're putting the seam together, use a little bit of the Fusion Tack glue and just put it along the cup right there, and then just let it, yes, wet application seam, okay. So this will fix it, Darlene, okay? And honestly, selling these to customers, even though mine are not coming up, I would probably do this anyway, just because in case they start picking at it or anything, okay? But just throw a little line of the Fusion Tack glue. We have it on the website, okay? A little line there, and then a little line where it attaches on the top here as well, and it'll just kind of bond it all together. Does that make sense, Darlene? I am working on some new templates. I'm probably going to be working on the 16-ounce Strata tumbler this weekend. Mike. I'll show you. This is the glue here. This is super inexpensive, and it's toxin-free. One of these cups, one of these skinny tumblers is, I want to say, just under 3,000 stones. So there's, every 10 gross has 1,440 stones in it. So you would probably want, 25 gross is around 3,600 stones. Yeah, and most of them will say how many stones you need. Yep. These are all on our website. The Fusion Tack. Just type in super tight on the website. Oh, just kidding. Did I really? Hold on. Okay, I just must have typed it in wrong. Type in super tight, no spaces, and the Fusion Tack. It's $5.95. And you could use the multi-grab as well. It's a bigger bottle. The Fusion Tack's my favorite because now you also have the glue to do all the flat back stones as well. And it's super easy to work with. But not stones. No, Karen, in the 5.0 you can't add stone pricing. So that's something that we are upgrading with the 6.0. So you're not doing anything wrong. It's just not possible right now. You would literally have to change the pricing of the current stones. So that's something, that's honestly probably the biggest thing that's taking so long right now with it. We've been working on it for the last month and a half as far as getting it to where, exactly like you're saying, Karen, you can have stones like just like you do for the vinyl. You can have diamond cut stones, you could have Korean low lead stones, you can have Rhine studs, and you can have different options with different prices. So you're not doing anything wrong, you just can't do it right now. The Joy was around, I think around 6,000 stones, 5,000 to 6,000 stones. Super tight, T-I-T-E. I am hoping, my goal is my goal is before Black Friday for the Wizard 6. That's my goal. That's I kind of set like a goal time, and it's before Black Friday for the Wizard 6.0. We'll see, but that's the goal. Soon. It'll be soon. You'll get it soon. Telling Bling Anything, HTV Anything, and Shield. HTV Anything and Shield is basically the exact same look, so you got to keep those labeled. Okay, keep those labeled. The Bling Anything has a little bit more of like a creamish yellow color to it. So that one's a little bit easier to tell apart. Patrice, happy birthday, Patrice. I already gave away well, I still have the purple one, but I already did it for one of the giveaways. Can you heat press rhinestones to Color Spark HTV? To Color Spark, so like the reflective, is that what you're asking? To do something like a cup, you could, yeah. No, Jean. So you only pay the difference in the price. That's a great question. So, like for example, the 5.0, you paid $569.99. Let's just say, and I don't know what, it's normally between $100 to $120, I think $130 was the biggest upgrade we ever did. Okay, so let's just say you paid $569, and then the 6.0 full price will be, let's say, $669. You would only have to pay the difference in the price. So everybody will always pay the exact same penny for the Wizard. We never discount it, and anytime you upgrade, you just pay the difference in the price. So I'm guessing it'll be probably $100 to $125 range, somewhere in there. It really honestly depends on how much of this new stuff. I finally did cut it off for adding new stuff, so it really depends. Yep. But of course, believe me, as soon as it's ready, you guys will know. Awesome, Julie. All right, crew. Hey, Instagram. Appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. Instagram. Make sure to enter the Rhinestone Cup giveaway right there on Instagram as soon as I log off here. All right, Instagram. We'll see you soon. Later. YouTube, what's up? YouTube, appreciate all you guys coming by. Hopefully you had fun here today. Hopefully you learned a few new things. We made some pretty cool products, and I will be going live later. I'm still not sure exactly when. You get 2 licenses of the Wizard when you purchase it, yes. I'm not sure if it'll be tonight, tomorrow night, or this weekend, but make sure your notifications are clicked and you won't miss it. You won't miss it. You got it. All right, crew. Appreciate all of you guys. Have an amazing day, and I will see you guys soon. Later.